Alright, what's going on everybody? It's Tristan, and before we get into the video today, I just want to say this video is sponsored by Western Rise, so huge shout out to them. And I'm actually rocking with their pants right now. They sent me a pair and they're really comfortable. I really like them actually. It's definitely a good pair of kind of everyday pants you could rock with or use. Definitely something good for, the winter and upcoming school year. And if you want to check them out down below, of course, you can use my code Tristan, 10% off right down there, off any order right there, and they got free shipping worldwide. But a couple other details on why the pants are worth it. Of course, they got over 5,000 5-star reviews on these pants. But also, another thing I want to mention is they'll even let you try them out for 7 days, and if you don't rock with them, then they won't charge you for them. So that's another great feature right there, and I just wanted to point that out. And yeah, shout out to them. So that link will be there in a pinned comment and also top of the description. You can check them out there. Just use my code Tristan again, and you'll get 10% off. And I really rock with these actually. Super comfortable. Definitely better than, I was rocking with some khakis today, and might just be rocking with these today for now because they're honestly a really good pair of pants. So shout out Western Rise. Check them out there. But enough said about that. Of course, you can see the video. We're talking about STOCKX today. STOCKX kind of screwed me over. So we're going to talk about that, kind of what happened. They actually have done this to my dad too, since he sells a couple shoes. So yeah, I'll talk about this because this is not the only person, I've known this happening to. Now, 2 people in my family, so shoot. I don't know what StockX got going on, but I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. So let's get into it. Okay, so as I said, I'm here with the screen recording. You want to check my Instagrams, any of those down below. They'll be there in the description. Just want to point that out real quick. So check them if you want. But as I said, I wanted to give StockX the benefit of the doubt in this situation and kind of what happened, because I'm sure this has happened to some of you guys, so let me know in the comments. I don't know if this is something like maybe with dust in the box or something, but they said that one of my shoes that had never been worn, I got it from Foot Locker the other day. You remember that FLX vlog? I said I was just going to sell some of these shoes straight to StockX, and some of them I would profit on actually, and some of them I wouldn't. And pretty much every other one had been good and gone through. One more is getting verified right now, and it's another pair of these, so I'm hoping that they don't tell me that pair is used too, because if they do that, then something's up for sure. But they had already done this to me, and again, my dad, he sells shoes also, as I mentioned. He resells, I resell. We kind of keep it separate, but we should probably work together. That'd be a good idea. But we're always talking about it, with each other, of course. But yeah, just kind of continuing further, they charged me $15 for it, which kind of sucks, because I'm like, yo, these have never been worn. I bought these straight from Foot Locker, and now, that takes another $15 off what was already a slight loss from buying them from Foot Locker. But again, the point of that was to build FLX points, and nowadays, since the algorithm has changed a bit, I still see mainly high point accounts hitting on drops. So you still have to build some points, but not as many, because I know they've been eliminating a lot of those accounts with 3 million, much higher numbers. So I've seen that. I know what's going on, and I'm not really sure. I would have been kind of more upset if they had suspended my account or doxed something. And again, I've been kind of consistently selling through StockX for the last couple months. I've been reselling more, and kind of anything that I'm not able to flip, I can just kind of sell to there, you know what I mean, and kind of just wait to get my price. Usually I just put an ask and then just wait. I get my ask, and yeah, that's what it is. That's usually how it goes. But it does kind of suck getting charged a $15 fee, and I want to show you all the pictures here that they're talking about. Obviously, the box is perfectly fine. I mean, if they're saying this shows signs of wear, like this little box crease, I'm hoping that is not the case, because this is probably how most Nike boxes are. When shoes are dead stock, they're just regular cardboard, so they're gonna have creases and cracks and all that. But yeah, another thing I want to point out too is you can see no signs of wear up here. I'm not seeing anything. It doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like anybody brought these back in or something, or anywhere on the side. I am seeing something right here, but again, that looks kind of like a stitch and flaw right there. And this is, I think, the main area where they're saying it's worn. It looks like someone may have, and this is where I was saying I want to give them the benefit of the doubt, because again, I bought these from a Foot Locker, and they have no problem with you coming in the store and trying on the shoes, walking around in them, kind of seeing how they are. So I'm thinking that somebody had been trying these on, kind of walked around them in the store, or a few people had, and then I bought the pair, not really looking at them, and then I didn't even clean them up, bother to do that. What I'm probably gonna do is clean these up and then just send them back, and they'll probably be like, oh yeah, well, this doesn't look like the same pair. No, yeah, good. You know what I mean? I just, that's probably what I'm gonna end up doing. But I don't even know if I want to just sell these to StockX anymore. I might just try selling them through Goat or somewhere else that will kind of understand that people try on shoes in stores. But again, this is where I was saying I want to give them the benefit of the doubt, because I'm just gonna kind of, they didn't know where I got them from. They may have assumed, oh, this guy had worn these maybe a time or two. I don't know. He's trying to sell them through us. You know what I mean? So that's kind of what I'm thinking happened, and that's why I'm not really this isn't like a video much as like, I guess, exposing them, but just kind of talking about what they've, I guess, this been happening recently with them, you know, just kind of want to update it, because this, again, this is not the only person this has happened to. This also happened, as again, this is the main reason I'm even making this video. I probably wouldn't have made it if it had just happened to me. But yeah, this is, again, 2 people now that I've noted this happening to. So let me know in the comments if this has happened with you, if you kind of stopped selling through StockX or something. I'm glad that they're at least sending me the shoes back. I've known people that have sent shoes, like higher value shoes, like much higher value shoes, like, you know, thousands of dollars worth, and they send them through StockX, and then they've gotten lost, you know what I mean? Or basically, employee hit the, you know, jug in your pack, and yeah, you're gone, your shoes are gone, you know what I mean? I've known that's happened through StockX, so that's why I usually keep it low value shoes that people don't really want, I guess to put it like this, want to take, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna like sell something like crazy high value. Like, I'd probably only sell lower value dunks, lower value dunk collabs, some Supreme items, stuff like that, but I will never sell an item that's worth like several $100s or several $1,000s through StockX, because I feel it's a little too risky, you know what I mean? I've heard too many stories, know too many stories. There's literally Instagram pages dedicated to StockX fails, like, you know what I mean? It kind of makes me scratch my head, because I'm just like, you know, this is like so subtle. Like, I can probably clean this within 5 seconds. It's just so subtle. It kind of sucks. But yeah, you know, if my dad sees this video, then you know, I just want him to know that we're in the exact same situation on this. This has now happened to me and you, and anybody in the comments that will now, you know, say that it has happened to them. But of course, not really much shade to StockX, just addressing this again, not really any shade to them, because I still sell through them, you know, I do, so I still do give them my money, you know, so I can talk as much as I want, but I still do, you know, use their platform, and honestly, it's a fine platform to use. It's easy, you know, it's simple. I see why people use it, but I guess, you know, this is just like, the shoe clearly isn't worn, you know what I mean? No creases, even the, you know, everything is still on the insides, like all the cardboard insoles, all that. The laces are still tied factory lace, I think, if I'm correct. Yeah, I mean, yeah, this one is, so it's just kind of, I feel like these were pretty easy to tell that they're unworn, but again, we'll just say that they weren't able to tell, and that's really all I gotta say right there. So that's how StockX, I guess, took $15 from me like that. But again, I'm just gonna consider this human error. I really don't care about it, because $15, all right, ooh, like, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna like die about it. It's really fine. But yeah, you know, just human error. That's what I'm assuming, and I just kind of want to talk about this. So let me know if this has happened to you guys. I will be suspicious of it if I have like 50 people in my comments telling me, yeah, this happens to me all the time, because that would tell me that StockX is just like taking $15 from people like Debo, just $15, you know what I mean? Like, and that would just be kind of like interesting, but, or that would just be a lot of human error, which means new employees. But aside from that, we'll just kind of, you know, I would probably even have human error. So not even that. I'm not even going to be that, like, you know, hard on them. So any of my Instagrams, any of that are down below. And also, don't forget, if you want to check out Western Rise, my guys right there at the top of the description. Great pants. I'm a huge fan of them. Definitely going to be using them more over the winter. And honestly, just recently, like, they're water resistant too. And it's pretty rainy in Charleston where I'm at. So, you know, I'm definitely going to be rocking with those for sure, especially on the colder days. So shout out them. They're there. Use my code Tristan, 10% off. And you guys can do that on your order right there. And you can try them out for 7 days. You rock with them, you don't. And then, you know, like, you can keep them or send them back and they'll refund you. So that's everything. Or you won't even be charged unless you, you know, like them. So Instagrams, all that down below. If you want to subscribe and like for more videos like this, of course, I can do more videos like this. Usually I'm not talking about StockX on the channel, but we're doing how-to cops, all that, different varieties of videos. It's kind of the goal here. So yeah, I got a couple videos to film today, actually. I'm going to stop clapping my hands because I know that's annoying. It's one of my homies' birthdays, actually, so that's why, you know, we're getting everything on the roll. Got to be kind of quicker, up earlier today. It, like, looks super dark out, but it's, like, 12 o'clock, so kind of odd. But I'm in the screen recording. I'm Tristan. Thank you guys for watching. And, oh, bet, Postman here. So I'm going to see y'all in the next video. Peace.